Welcome back to CultureCurrent channel, where we discuss trending issues happening around all cultures, Africa, South America, North America, and beyond. Right, let's talk more about Morocco and their journey in African football. It's a topic with so many layers, so much history, and a lot of passion. When you look at Morocco's footballing landscape, it's impossible not to be impressed. They have some of the best infrastructure on the continent, world-class stadiums, and a professional league, the Botola Pro, that's incredibly competitive and well-organized. Their clubs, like Wydad and Raja Casablanca, are giants in African club football, consistently performing at the highest levels and winning continental trophies. Then you have their national team, the Atlas Lions. The talent is undeniable. Players like Hakimi Ziyech, Amrabat, Bono. These are global superstars playing for top European clubs. The 2022 World Cup run was nothing short of historic. They captured the imagination of the entire world, not just Africa and the Arab world, by becoming the first African nation to reach the semifinals. They played with heart, discipline, and incredible skill. However, this is where the conversation gets a bit more complex. Despite all this success, all this infrastructure, and all this talent, there's one trophy that has remained elusive for nearly half a century, the Africa Cup of Nations, or AFCON. They won it once, way back in 1976. Since then, it's been a story of near misses and disappointments. They reached the final in 2004 but lost to host Tunisia. More recently, despite being favorites in several tournaments, they've stumbled. In 2019, they were shockingly knocked out by Benin in the round of 16. In the 2021 edition, and most recently in 2023, they were eliminated by South Africa in the round of 16. This pattern raises a fascinating question. Why does a team that can go toe-to-toe with the likes of Spain, Portugal, and France at a World Cup struggle to replicate that success in a FCON? This contrast is at the heart of the discussion. A FCON is a unique tournament. It's a grind. The playing styles are diverse. The conditions can be challenging and the physicality is intense. It's a different kind of football compared to European leagues or even the World Cup. It requires a specific kind of grit and adaptation. Could it be that the tactical approach that works so well against European teams doesn't translate as effectively against the tactical variety and resilience of fellow African nations? Let's explore that a bit. In a World Cup, teams often have more space to play their game. But in a FCON, teams know each other inside and out. The rivalries are deep, and matches are often tight, tactical battles. A team like Comoros or Benin will defend with incredible organization and fight for every ball, making it extremely difficult for more technically gifted teams to break them down. It's not just about talent. It is about finding a way to win against an opponent who is just as hungry and has a game plan designed specifically to neutralize your strengths. Success in a FCON demands a deep respect for every opponent and the ability to adapt your game plan on the fly. Another perspective revolves around the pressure of being the favorite. When Morocco enters a FCON, especially after their World Cup heroics, the expectation is immense. This level of pressure can be a heavy burden. Every match is a must-win, and any slip-up is magnified. In contrast, at the World Cup, they were the underdogs. They played with a certain freedom, a chip on their shoulder, with nothing to lose and everything to prove. That underdog mentality can be a powerful motivator. When the roles are reversed and you're the one everyone is gunning for, it's a completely different psychological challenge. Now let's talk about the federation. The Royal Moroccan Football Federation, led by Fawzi Likia, is undeniably one of the most proactive and influential on the continent. They've hosted numerous CAF events and have been instrumental in pushing for reforms and progress within African football. This leadership role is significant. Morocco is positioning itself as a powerhouse not just on the pitch, but also in the boardrooms where the future of African football is shaped. Their bid to co-host the 2030 World Cup with Spain and Portugal is a testament to their ambition and their standing in the global football community. This ambition, however, also adds to the narrative. When you project such strength and influence, the expectation to dominate on the field naturally follows. The desire to host and win an AFCON on home soil in 2025 is immense. It's seen as the final piece of the puzzle, the continental crown that would solidify their status. A victory would be more than just a trophy. This brings us to some of the controversies that sometimes surround the team. In the heat of a high-stakes tournament, emotions run high. Incidents can happen. The scuffle after the DR Congo match in the last AFCON is an example. While post-match tensions are not unique to Morocco, they do get scrutinized more intensely because of Morocco's high profile. These moments are often debated passionately by fans across the continent, while others defend it as the passion and intensity that comes with competitive football. It's important to look at these events in context, but they do contribute to the complex perception of the team. Similarly, discussions around refereeing decisions often come up. In any major tournament, refereeing is a hot topic. When you're a top team, it sometimes feels like every decision for or against you is put under a microscope. This is part of the territory of being a favorite. Every fanbase feels hard done by at some point, and it's a never-ending debate in football culture everywhere. So, what is the path forward for Morocco? How do they translate their undeniable quality and resources into that coveted AFCON title? Perhaps it comes down to finding a balance. A balance between their fluid, technical European style and the grit and grind reality of AFCON. A balance between the confidence that comes from their World Cup success and the humility required to navigate a tournament where every opponent is a potential threat. Coach Walid Regragui, Avocado Head, as he's affectionately known, seems to understand this. He is a brilliant tactician who has a deep connection with his players and a clear understanding of the challenges. The task ahead for him and his team is to harness all their strengths, their technical skill, their tactical discipline, their world-class talent, and combine it with the resilience and adaptability needed to conquer Africa. It's not about being too good for the continent. It is about understanding that being the best in Africa requires a unique set of skills and a specific mentality. It requires respecting the challenge that AFCON presents. The teams that succeed in this tournament are the ones that can fight, adapt, and show humility, no matter how many superstars they have. The 2025 AFCON, set to be held in Morocco, will be the ultimate test. The pressure of playing at home will be enormous, but so will the opportunity. It is a chance for this golden generation of Moroccan players to finally deliver the trophy their nation has been craving for decades. It's a chance to align their continental success with their global achievements and their off-field influence. Ultimately, this entire discussion is a testament to Morocco's importance in African football. You don't have these complex debates about teams that aren't relevant. The fact that we are talking about their AFCON struggles in the context of their World Cup success shows just how high they've set the bar. They are a footballing nation that inspires both admiration for their progress and intense debate about their performance. And as fans of African football, that's what we love to see. The passion, the drama, the storylines, it's what makes the beautiful game, and especially AFCON, so captivating. It will be interesting to see what they do next. Forget about AFCON tournaments or work harder to match the AFCON spirit and strength. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on African football.